We all have a goal in life, to live a more conscious, more balanced, and more meaningful life. But most of the time, daily rushes, burdens, and events beyond our control distract us from this goal. As we feel lost in the chaos, deep down we ask this question: how can I change my life for the better? This is where Stoicism comes in. Developed by the wise philosophers of the ancient world, these teachings offer a wonderful guide to dealing with the challenges of modern life. With simple but effective methods, they help us to give meaning to our lives and find inner peace. We all have a goal in life, to live a more conscious, balanced, and meaningful life. Often, however, daily rushes, burdens, and events beyond our control distract us from this goal. As we feel lost in the chaos, deep down we ask this question: how can I change my life for the better? This is where Stoicism comes in. Developed by the wise philosophers of the ancient world, these teachings offer a wonderful guide to dealing with the challenges of modern life. With simple but effective methods, they help us to give meaning to our lives and find inner peace. Hello friends, immediately after finishing this video, I'd like to suggest another video for you to try 6 simple Stoic exercises that you can incorporate into your life, which have the potential to transform your daily life. Human life is shaped by ever-changing circumstances and events that we cannot control. In these situations, we all feel lost in the chaos from time to time. It is precisely in such moments that it is possible to open the door to profound wisdom. Because the power to transform oneself begins with the vision that sets it in motion. Think about it for a moment. Imagine that you are carrying a giant refrigerator on your shoulder. On the other shoulder is a heavy washing machine. Your hands are not empty. You are trying to carry the television, the bookcase, and even the kitchen table. As this burden pulls you towards the ground, it becomes difficult to take a step, and even breathing becomes a struggle. Is it possible to walk under such a load? Of course not. Your spine would be crushed under the weight, your knees would shake, and eventually you would inevitably collapse. Now let's stop and think for a moment. Maybe you don't carry such heavy burdens physically, but are you aware of the weights that rest on the shoulders of your soul? Worries, regrets, seemingly unsolvable problems. Each of them weighs down your mind and soul as an invisible burden. When you carry these burdens and continue on your way, you are inviting not only physical but also spiritual collapse. Small daily annoyances, decisions that are constantly postponed, and emotions that you avoid confronting pull you down like a refrigerator. Without realizing it, you get lost in the flow of life, unable to control even the things you can control. But this is where we have to ask ourselves the question: are these burdens really mine, or do I think I am doomed to carry them? Every time we take a breath, every time we take a step, we feel a little more crushed. We are still carrying burdens that we should perhaps let go of. However, there are weights that we need to let go of. When we let go of these burdens, we become more aware with each step, knowing that the only thing we can control is our own actions and reactions always makes us stronger in life. If we focus our attention on what we can actually control, our actions become clearer, more meaningful, and more effective. The options that appear before us are no longer chaos, but steps in the right direction. Each step we take with conscious awareness makes us stronger in life. When we maintain our inner calm, the tides of external circumstances no longer have the same effect on us. This philosophy prepares us for life. Our courage in the face of adversity is sharpened. Hesitation and inaction are no longer obstacles in our path. Exercise 1. Reinterpret small disappointments. Life tests you with delays, cancellations, and broken plans without you even realizing it. These small setbacks inflict tiny wounds on our souls. But when we take a moment to look back, we realize that many of the things we complain about today were once unimaginable luxuries. For example, a message delayed by a few minutes can stress us out, but there was a time when letters could wait weeks for a reply. Today we get angry when a trip is delayed by a few hours, whereas in the past it would have taken days or even weeks. Many of the things we have today would have been seen as luxuries from the perspective of the past. This exercise teaches us to approach small setbacks from a different perspective. The Stoics advise us to develop a calm and deliberate attitude towards those aspects of life that we cannot control. Every setback can be a lesson that teaches us. For example, when you experience an unexpected delay, you can turn this time into an opportunity to be alone with yourself, read a book, or learn something. This approach greatly reduces the impact of events on us. Think of small disappointments as shadows in a painting. The shadows make the brightness of the light more apparent. This is how life's challenges make sense. Each disappointment is like a teacher on our journey through life. By embracing them, we can grow and develop. This perspective helps us see the big picture of life and strengthens our spirit. Remember, it is not ignoring problems, but seeing them in a different light that increases our spiritual resilience. When you start to see small setbacks as small details that add to the big picture of your life, their impact on you diminishes and your inner peace grows stronger. Exercise 2. Choose and practice a virtue. Stoicism has 4 basic virtues: courage, temperance, justice, and wisdom. These virtues are values that we encounter in every moment of life and that both shape and test us. Marcus Aurelius said that if anyone has discovered something more valuable than these virtues, it must be something truly extraordinary. In this exercise, you are encouraged to choose one virtue each week, focus on it, and incorporate it into your life. Making a conscious effort to practice your chosen virtue is a powerful step towards personal growth. Here are some examples of each of these virtues that you can use in your daily life. Courage. Taking a small step, confronting a friend, or finishing a task you have been putting off are everyday manifestations of courage. Courage can show itself not only on the battlefield, but also in life's simplest decisions. For example, making good on a conversation you've been meaning to have for a long time, or getting up early in the morning and going to the gym are all reflections of courage. Justice. Appreciating a friend or returning excess change is a small but powerful reflection of justice. Fairness requires being honest not only with others, but also with yourself. Fair behavior strengthens your relationships and brings peace to your conscience. Wisdom. Trying to understand the other person instead of trying to be right in an argument can be a big step on your journey to wisdom. Wisdom is not only knowing the truth, but also the art of taking the right action at the right time. You can develop the virtue of wisdom by making more conscious choices in your daily life. Moderation. Questioning your needs and wants allows you to find both material and emotional balance. Moderation teaches not only to avoid extremes, but also to find balance in all areas of life. For example, maintaining a healthy balance between work and rest, or avoiding unnecessary spending, are reflections of moderation. By focusing on practicing one virtue each week, this exercise allows you to add meaning and value to your life. Each virtue helps you stand stronger in the face of challenges and become a more balanced individual. Exercise 3. Daily reflection. Seneca suggests that at the end of each day we ask ourselves these 3 questions. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? What could I have done differently? This seemingly simple but profound exercise allows us to better understand each moment of the day. Daily reflection is an opportunity to return to ourselves and reckon with ourselves in the midst of the chaos of life. When you sincerely answer these 3 questions, you can transform not only your day, but also yourself in the long run. What did I do right? With this question, you can notice the positive steps you took throughout the day and reinforce these behaviors. Maybe you helped a friend, completed a project, or made a healthy food choice. Writing down what you did right boosts your self-confidence and motivates you to continue these behaviors in the future. What did I do wrong? Answering this question honestly is a critical step towards personal growth. When you acknowledge your mistakes, you gain the awareness necessary to correct them and avoid repeating them. From a Stoic perspective, mistakes do not define who we are. They are simply part of our learning process. This understanding allows you to be more compassionate towards yourself. What could I have done differently? This question gives you a perspective for the future. Thinking about how you could have reacted better the next time you face the same situation makes you a conscious and virtuous individual. Maybe you can stay calmer in an argument, focus more on a project, or plan better for the next day. Daily reflection is not only a reckoning, but also a practice of self-renewal. Over time, this habit brings deep awareness into your life, By taking just a few minutes each day, you can take a powerful step towards both understanding your past and better shaping your future. Exercise 4. Recognize your inner tools. Epictetus says that difficulties are an opportunity to discover our inner resources. Each challenge is actually a chance to unleash the powerful tools hidden within us. Every obstacle you face in life is actually an opportunity to test your resilience and inner strength. You can develop patience in moments of anger, resilience in the face of pain, and self-discipline in the face of temptation. These tools, already present in your mind and spirit, are the key to reducing the impact of difficulties and living a more balanced life. For example, when faced with an insult, thinking beyond the moment and testing your patience is an internal tool. Or turning to yourself in the face of an unexpected setback and asking, "What does this situation teach me?" can increase your resilience. In addition, according to the teachings of Epictetus, every individual embodies qualities such as goodness, wisdom, and strength. Challenges are like mirrors that reveal these qualities. When you begin to see life's obstacles as opportunities, you can not only solve existing problems, but also achieve a deeper awareness of yourself. This exercise suggests asking yourself the following question every day: what inner tool can I use when I face this challenge? This kind of approach to understanding yourself better will help you become a stronger individual, both mentally and emotionally. Because remember, the source of true goodness and peace is within you, not outside. Exercise 5. Using your power of captaincy. Whose hands are really at the helm of your life? Most of us let others steer our lives without realizing it. Expectations from family, friends, society, or work can cause us to lose our own course. But the Stoics argue that we should be the captain of our own lives. This is not just a metaphor, but a principle that can be applied in every moment of life. To take control of your life, you must first ask yourself these questions. What do I really want? What steps can I take to achieve these goals? For example, if you want to be promoted in your career, you need to identify the steps you can take to achieve this goal, such as taking on more responsibility, learning new skills, or taking a leadership role in projects. Once you clarify your goals, you can plan and take the actions necessary to achieve them. As Seneca said, "If a man does not know which harbor he is sailing for, no wind can help him." This emphasizes the importance of setting your priorities and acting on them. When your priorities are clear, you are in control of the rudder of your life and do not have to mold yourself according to the wishes of others. Using your captaincy power is also about learning to say no. Being able to resist the demands of others boosts your self-esteem and helps you devote your time to what really matters. In this process, be guided by your inner values and priorities. Finally, remember that being the captain of your own life is a matter of courage. When you act with courage and determination, you can make your life more authentic, more meaningful, and more fulfilling. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Stop talking about what a good person should be and be one." Now is the time to take the helm of your life. 6th exercise, Memento Mori. Remember death. At the end of each day, ask yourself this question: if today was the last day of my life, would I do this? This exercise has the power to shape your life in a more conscious and meaningful way. Realizing that life is temporary makes time more precious. This principle, which ancient thinkers called Memento Mori, is a powerful guide to living each moment of life more consciously. This practice helps you reassess your priorities in your daily life. For example, instead of spending hours on social media, it might be more meaningful to talk to a long-lost friend, spend time with your family, or start a new hobby. Because the transient nature of life invites us to focus on what really matters. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life, now live the rest of it right." This thinking allows you to abandon time-wasting habits and replace time spent on unnecessary tasks with more valuable activities. Remembering death means being aware not only of death, but also of life. This practice helps you focus on what is really important in the big picture of your life. In this way, you can move away from the superficial details of life and live a deeper, more meaningful life. Remember, every day is a gift, and it depends on how you use it. This exercise is not only a thought experiment, but also an opportunity to discover the essence of life. Each day can be a beginning to shape the rest of your life in a better way, because it is the transient nature of each moment that makes it precious. Today, inspired by Stoic wisdom, we have discovered 6 powerful exercises to bring more meaning and balance to our lives. These exercises are not just thought practices, but concrete steps that you can apply to your daily life. Because real change starts with what we do, not what we think. Remember, this journey is an individual journey of transformation. By taking time for yourself, you can build a more conscious and virtuous life every day. Because as you change, so does the world around you. If this video has inspired you, don't forget to share in the comments what topics you would like me to cover in the next video. Also, like this video and subscribe to our channel to help us reach more people. Your opinion is very valuable to us. Life becomes more meaningful when you live every moment with awareness. So, now it's time to take a step and put what you have learned into practice. See you in the next video. Stay healthy and peaceful.